Hello, greetings beautiful family, family of the light and the water. Let me show you where I am. We have very powerful wave action again and interesting cloud formation, and yeah, we can see here how some of the clouds are forming. A plane just flew here. This is not a normal flight path. Interesting. Big trail behind, and these trails turn into clouds. That is cloud seeding in action. It's not a conspiracy. It's geoengineering. It's right here in front of our eyes. That makes those clouds there, those weird shapes. You can feel it, we can feel it. We are not stupid. So just pointing that out as it is right above us. And yeah, super powerful waves sweeping in. Let's go a bit into the rock. Let's go a bit into the rock. The water is already coming up quite high, super powerful, flushing over the rocks here, coming in, shoo, super powerful. Let's go into here, a bit of grounding and like safe feeling energy. This beautiful, powerful, ancient rock. Yeah. So, it's a really nice energy in here. Yeah, let me sit down and yeah, arriving. Let's have some water together. Some return to origin water as always. I really don't drink anything else, why would I? And I notice a difference now in the taste. It's soft, it goes deeply into the body, where other water feels harsh, hurts my organs and so on. So yeah, and like in my body, I spoke about yesterday, being fully alive and not stagnant. Having my liquid in my body flow. And for this to flow, we also need to have opened these stagnant pockets of trauma that was locked in the body. Whenever something happened that was too painful and it wasn't processed properly, it got locked in certain body parts. That can be the jaw, that can be the heart, that can be the hips, it can be the whole pelvic floor, all along the spine, anywhere in the body. Yeah. So to come fully home to ourselves, which is our spirit and our soul, we need to be flowing. And why do you feel when people get older, which means longer in their body, often they are not fully home? That can also happen in younger children, and there's a glaze over the eyes, the spark is gone, there's a kind of stagnation there. They feel old and heavy and dense. You know, it's because the density gets bigger, the trauma bigger, if not alchemized, and also if the disconnection to soul and spirit has happened, then there is nobody home. They are not fully in their body. Yeah. That can also happen through certain drugs, medical drugs. Can happen in young babies even, in young children. Drugs that cut off from the soul and the spirit, that interfere without consent, without permission, in the natural functioning of the body. And our natural function also is guided by soul. And when that is cut off, that can happen through toxins, certain chemical, you know, this is alchemy, what I talked about yesterday, where the new comes in, the old goes out, where we transform through pressure, we transform through surrender. But if the alchemy doesn't happen, and the flow doesn't happen, and there's stagnation, just think of a dead swimming pool, no in, no out, or a stagnant lake, or you feel those pockets in the body, and those pockets are called inflammation, those stagnant pockets that are not flowing properly, then that cuts off, and then we are not fully there. Then we are not functioning to our optimum, which is not what we are here for. That's disempowering. So, to function fully, we cannot avoid the healing of all these aspects of ourselves. The healing on all levels. We need to bring the unconscious to the conscious. We need to heal our wounds, our scars. We need to bring everything in and integrate it, and bring our soul and our spirit in to the body. So work with the physical, work with the spiritual, work with the energetical body, work with the emotional body, all the different bodies working together. So to shift into 5D and beyond, that's what we need to also do. There are a lot of beings that talk about 5D, but that's in the head, that isn't embodied. We can feel it when it's embodied, because we also start living differently. There is truly then a realization that we are all one. If that is animal or human, we are all one. And when I walked onto this beach here today, there was just a man cutting through a fish's throat. Made me cry. Still hurts. It hurts me as if it is me. There is so much food. Why do we need to eat another living being? When we shift, that doesn't happen anymore. Because why would we do that? The whole eating shifts around as well, in the drinking. Not just for pleasure and joy and killing another human being, like hunting another animal or so, another living being for the fun of it and as a trophy. Anyway, really, that difference is crass and it's hurtful to me. And that's watching the old from the new. You know, and I'm with animals that are plant eaters. The horses, the guinea pigs, they are true vegetarians. They would never eat a piece of meat. They're not like sometimes or so, but they're never. There's a different energy, also a different respect. But this is for us to all inquire about, bring consciousness to how we are with other living beings. Yeah, do we cut their throat and eat them and all of that? Do we hook them and eat them? The same with hooking people. That's what I've been sharing about the last few days. I'm not about hooking people. I'm not about manipulating people. I'm not into that. That is not the New Earth frequency, and that is not how we share in the New Earth. It's just pure, clear transmission, and then it's up to each individual if they align or not. Yeah. So, sending waves of transformation through, transmission from the powerful ocean that's sweeping in here with these mini tsunami waves. And we have a full moon coming up. And yeah, we are all in a really powerful transformation. The earth energies, the energies that are coming in, the water energies, everything is assisting us. So grounding here with this big beautiful rock, sitting on it, absorbing the energy, strengthening, grounding. I'm going to go soon into those waves and alchemize again, like yesterday. You can watch yesterday's live when I was sharing about that. And yeah, keep going. Hello Trevor, nice to see you. Let's have some water together. Same with the water. Every drink of the water I take is alchemizing me, renewing and revitalizing me. And yeah, so you hear the thundering sound of the waves, and the earth is feeling incredible here. And yeah, sometimes all these rocks are covered with sand, but right now everything is washed clear and clean. Such an ancient rock, this formation here. And I'm watching the birds out there flying in, darting into the water. Anyway, I wish you a beautiful day. Sending love and blessings. And if you feel to go to the earlier live transmissions from today, where I shared about the parenting books and the sacred birthing books, and how they are so valid for the new humans, for us way showers who are treating each other differently, who are also relating differently. And just one more question. How have you been relating? Have you been courageous to let go? Or have you been holding on out of fear to let go? Courageous to follow the soul? Courageous to go for what the soul was guiding? Courageous to let each other go? Like those guinea pigs that just came to me. The woman let them go, even though she loved them so much. That's love. I have let go so many because the energies were showing that. And it all just went anyway into love. Because we are love and there is just love. And we are not shifting if we are clinging. That is clinging to the old. We need to be free to move. That's my view. Might not be yours. And that has allowed me to change and to step more and more and more, come home to myself. Not to be held by anyone, not holding anyone. Because we are all together anyway. The possessiveness and the clinginess, this is what I shared yesterday too, about clinging to the old or letting go to go to the where we need to go, to merge with all. Yeah, and then there's peace. Peace has come. Peace has come. There's no seeking on the outside, no missing, no seeking, just a being, an exquisite state of beingness. And the creation happens from an energetic level first. It all happens in the energy realm first, and then it manifests down here, not the other way around. So I feel like I'm on a boat here. It's moving, and we are moving. And yes, I'm going to get up now and move. And I wish you a beautiful afternoon, or whatever time you have, and keep following the heart and the soul. And I see you again when I see you next. And let's breathe this all deeply in, and we can always breathe ourselves deeper in. It's like breathing our energy deeper in, anchoring in our body. Thank you for watching, thank you for coming on, for sharing your energy, bringing this through with me. All of you who come on live and those who come on and watch the replay, thank you. And yeah, my blessings to you.